Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of Sports Monday. I am Paul Lopez, here with the latest. We're tipping things off from out west in San Ignacio, where the weekend spotlight was on the Belize Elite Basketball League. The Kaya Western Ballers were back on their home court hosting the Belize City Thunderbolts just days after handing them a tough loss at the Civic Center. Could the Thunderbolts bounce back, or would the Ballers keep the momentum rolling? Let's dive into the highlights. 4 minutes in, the Thunderbolts have a 9-point lead, 14-5, as Flowers finds Jamie Carvajal, who powered his way in for the layup. Check this play out. Shortly after, ball to Flowers. He sees Jaheim Sego, a 2-versus-1 situation, and Sego dunks off the alley hoop. The first quarter ended with Thunderbolts on top, 29-21 points. Second quarter action, Victor Vito Evans drives, spins, jumps, and makes a shot. What a beauty! Thunderbolts up by 11. Darnell Oden on the other end immediately after, sizing up Charles Garcia and makes a jump shot to cut down the lead. Let's fast forward to the last few minutes in the third quarter. All through the quarter, the Thunderbolts were able to maintain a lead, going up by 8 points in a few instances. Here, they're only up by 2 points after a 3 from Sego. Evans drives and dishes off to a wide-open Clinzy Coupe Lopez at the 3-point line. Lead extends to 5 points. On the other end, Alric Nicholas scores a 3-pointer to bring the lead back to 2. Nicholas again off the assist from Sego, this time to take the lead. But that quarter still ended with Thunderbolts up by 2 points, 67-65. The fourth quarter was where the Thunderbolts truly turned up the heat. With this clutch shot from Matthew Young, they stretched their lead to 7 points. The Kaya Western Ballers weren't going down without a fight, though they clawed their way back to within 4 points with just 23 seconds left on the clock. In the end, it was the Thunderbolts who sealed the deal, taking the win 87-81. Now from the hardwood in San Ignacio to the volleyball court in El Salvador, Belize's national senior men's volleyball team had a busy weekend at the men's Final Four championship. They kicked things off strong with a 3-1 victory over the host team, El Salvador. Saturday brought a nail-biter against Guatemala that went the full 5 sets, but Belize came up short. Still, they bounced back on Sunday with a win over Nicaragua to bring home the silver medal. Big congratulations to Team Belize and all the individual awardees. And volleyball fans, the action isn't over yet. This weekend, all eyes turn to the Belize City Civic Center as Belize gets ready to host the Under-23 Women's Central American Volleyball Championship. We caught up with Belize Volleyball Association President Alan Sharp to hear what fans can expect from this highly anticipated event.
Last year, our girls pulled gold. It's the first time ever for Belize to pull gold, and that's the U21. And it's basically, for the most part, the same girls. We've been able to strengthen a bit because this is U23 1 year later. So we've added some big guns to the team. The girls that are in the U.S. going to school have returned and are playing on the team. So I believe we're ready. 5 teams will be here: Panama, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Belize to play the competition. It starts Sunday. There's 2 matches per day.
Team Belize is set to play on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Game time is at 7:30 p.m. each day. Now shifting gears from volleyball to cycling, 3 young Belizean athletes made waves in the U.S. over the weekend at the Manhattan Beach Grand Prix. Devin Major, Keith Enright, and Ahmad Charrington took on a Category 4 race. And they didn't just show up, they showed out. Major sprinted to a first-place finish. Enright followed right behind in second, and Sherrington rounded out the top 10 in 7th. Big congratulations to these rising stars, repping the jewel with pride. And finally, we head back home to the pitch for the William Dawson Peace Cup, where the mission is unity through sports. Saturday's showdown between Graveyard FC and Survivors FC was a thriller. 3 goals lit up the first half, with Survivors taking a slim lead. Graveyard pushed hard in the second half, but it was Survivors' Tyreek Sego who sealed the deal with a late goal, his second of the match, giving his team the win. Well, folks, that's all we have for you in this week's coverage of Sports Monday. Catch you in the next one.